Hi, my name is Shay Long, and I'd like to tell you a story about my life that has had a big impact on who I am today. I think grit is one of the characteristics that is so important in the business world. If you haven't noticed, the current business environment is very challenging, and there are just going to be days that seem unsurmountable and just want to crush you. And I believe that grit is something that is undervalued in the business world. And so I'm going to tell you a little story about grit that helped me get through a really important period of my life. And it starts with my high school graduation. So I went to a Catholic all-boys high school. It was graduation day. My entire family was at the graduation, standing room only in the gym. We had the ceremony, and during the ceremony, as each person walked up on stage, they announced where each graduate was going to college. Well, I had accepted a nomination to go to the Air Force Academy, which is not your normal college. And my family knew where I was going, but most of my teachers did not know where I was going, which is pretty interesting. So after the ceremony, I was backstage handing my cap and gown in, and Brother Sheehan came up to me, who was an Irish Catholic brother, came up to me with a really thick Irish brogue, and he was so strict, and he basically said, "You are not going to make it at the Air Force Academy. You are undisciplined, and they've got a very, very successful a system to weed out undisciplined people like you." I thought he was going to come and congratulate me on getting into a really difficult school, and maybe offer me some words of support. So his words on my graduation day from high school were crushing. But I used those words every day that I was having a difficult time at the academy. I used those words as fuel to create a little bit of fire and anger inside to get through those tough times. And every time I was being hazed, being forced to do push-ups, stand at attention against the wall, or had really, really difficult times academically, I thought of Brother Sheehan saying what he said on my graduation day. And it really helped me double down, put extra effort in, and make sure that I never proved him right. And I ended up graduating from the academy. It was one of the happiest days of my life, and something that I'm very, very proud of. And so when I think back, grit is what got me through it, and the motivation that Brother Sheehan gave me on my graduation day was so important that it fueled the fire. So grit is what I wanted to really emphasize. I think it's an incredibly important skill and characteristic that people need to have in the current business world. Thank you.